part of the recording. Okay. Arjun, do you have any other question? So we just started the recording. Okay. No question. So I was talking about the ZDTA exam, a very basic exam of Zscaler. So how you basically kickstart this particular exam is you're going to get or create an account on training.zscaler.com. And once you have created an account there, what you do basically is you search for the EDU 200, right? And EDU 200 is basically uh, the course that is a prerequisite for this ZDTA certification, right? So EDU 200 exam, once you have enrolled for this, registered for this particular course, it's of 10 modules. And if you sum up the duration of all these 10 modules, they are not more than 11 hours, right? And I just told one more thing, that once you're basically going through all these 10 modules, right? There are self-guided labs as well, which are nothing but part of the same 10 modules, right? They're pretty basic, right? They have a small SOP attached with every uh, lab, which sort of helps you to navigate and sort of do the confidential things. And the whole point here is that you basically go very good, or you become good with the navigation part. So that is the reason they actually kept it there. So after you're done
Nashik,
with the,
I have one question.
yeah,
This is for totally 10 modules and it is a total 11 hours. So we need to complete only continue one session, or we can take the time also.
you can take the time. There is no time limit for it.
Okay, okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
So I mean, say for example, if I talk about the first module, right? You open the first module and then you sort of say that, okay, this module has 5 parts, right? I'm going to watch 2 in the
Okay,
morning, right? And then you leave it for 1 week because you didn't get time, you got busy with something. That's not a problem,
okay,
right? So it's, I mean, it depends on the reader's convenience. Whenever he feels that he can do it, they can do it, right? So once you're done with this one, so I just mentioned that while you're going through this EDU 200, which is of 10 modules, total 11 hours, it's pretty important that you also have admin guide as well with you. And these are not more than 300 pages. It's a very good document, right? Not more than, I'll share that document with you guys, by the way. So everything that they're actually going to ask in exam, by the way, comes from this lab guide only, right? There are no sample questions. I'm not sure if there are actually sample questions anywhere on the internet, but there might be, but they're not relevant. They might help you with the knowledge. They might help you with sort of trying to understand the pattern of this exam, but uh, no question will be exactly same in the certification part. So when you sit for the certification exam, it's I mean, there is very less probability that you will face a similar question that you might have seen in, say, for example, the Quizlet, or there is one more dump space, or I mean, quite a few vendors which claim that they have the dumps, but I doubt that particular thing. So yeah, everything comes from admin guide. So it is pretty important that you make sure that you only sit in the exam if you have actually uh, sort of made a thorough study of this particular admin guide. And yeah, it's not a very big guide, it's just 300 pages and quite basic. So apart from this, EDU 200 self-guided labs, which help you with the navigation. Plus, you're also going to not miss the admin guide, which is just of 300 pages. Once you're done with this, you would register for lab. It's again edu 200 lab on training.z. I hope I'm correct with this one. Trainings.zscaler.com, right? So I was basically discussing that it's actually of 8 hours. Uh, my friend did it in just 2 hours. He's the quickest one I have known so far. And I did it in 4 hours, right? And what basically happens is once you have done registered for EDU 200 lab, it's a free lab, they don't charge you anything. And also EDU 200 course is also a free one, they don't charge you anything for this one, right? Uh, what basically would happen is once you're registered, they're going to send you an email. Yeah, so that email basically contains uh, the EDU 200 lab guide, and it also contains your uh, proctor name. It would also have one Zoom invite. So this lab guide is an SOP document which contains everything that you would be doing in the lab, right? So it's an SOP. And trust me, it's so basic and so easy. It's like I'm going to tell you now, go right, go left, click here, click on OK, save this, copy it. So it exactly contains all those details. So it feels like it's an 8 hours of lab and you can probably not sit for like 8 hours, but you know how to. You'll just finish it in, again, it could be 2 hours or it could be 4 hours. I don't think you guys would actually take 4 hours. I took 4 hours. I was just trying to understand what exactly is uh, present in the lab, trying to get used to the atmosphere there. But yeah, uh, I'm sure that you guys will not take more than 4 hours or more than 2 hours. So quite basic, and everything is here. And I've seen people where there were other people in that particular meeting, right? So they don't just send an invite separately to you. There are some other people as well who have scheduled at the same time. So they messed up the lab at times. I was in the same call, and then proctor do help. So they'll just tell you that why you actually went wrong. So it's not sort of a thing that where you will not sort of a thing which you will not be able to do. It's really important to mention. So again, not 8 hours, to be 2 hours or maybe at max 4 hours, because I took 4 hours for this. And yeah, once you're done with this, so what this lab basically contains, there are 10 tasks and you're asked to do 8 and read 2. So 8 is fine. You just, I hope you just have to do 8 and not 7. Yeah, I doubt if it could be 7 or 8. And 2 is just for reading. You just have to read and go through them, right? So 10 tasks, and what these 10 tasks are from GCC point of view, to be forwarding profile configuration, right? And then it would be app profile configuration. And yeah, you might also roll out the Zscaler client connector on the PCs. Connector on PCs. So it's like one PC and one, this is a server, and then there is one VM which sort of would act as app connector later on. These are the three things you'll be given at that time. See a lot of people still joining here. Okay. All right. So again, from Zia point of view, you'll have to configure the SSL policies. You'll configure SSL bypasses. Yeah, Shekhar.
So we need to use our personal mail ID for registering to training.zscaler, or it is only the work email ID which we need to use.
Uh, you need to be partners. That's what I'm thinking. I might still need to check that, but I mean, for me, it actually came from it was an invite that actually came from our company's email. So I believe you need to be partners first with Zscaler, because
Yes,
once you're
correct.
partners, yeah, and they're going to sort of onboard you there on the Zscaler. And I just said that. I guess we have not recorded that part. So uh, my manager sent me an email. It was sort of an invitation, and then I registered there, sort of signed up, and yeah, that was all about it. So I guess it has to be a partner account with Zscaler.
Uh, yeah, Nasir, I want to add on here.
Yeah.
For the partners, it will be like they will be getting a discount. But if a people are really want to do this course as well as the exam, they can register it for free, but they will get the exam at the cost of $300. That's the difference. The partners will get it $50, but the people who are not partners want to join this course will get the exam at last at $300. That's the difference. But yeah, you can join it via your working email or maybe personal email. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can continue this.
Then, and my company is not a partner for Zscaler, then can we get the discount or first I have to onboard my organization?
You are not audible. Could you please come again?
If
I
I
guess he's
have
trying
my,
to ask. Yeah, yeah, please go ahead.
yeah, I will write it on chat. You please continue.
Manish, I was able to get it. So he's basically trying to ask, if they're not partners, do they need to talk to their company to sort of become Zscaler partners first? I guess there are prerequisites for that as well. You have to qualify the sales certificates first.
Yeah,
And
Nasir, I got it. They don't need to really be a partner. That depends on company if they are in a need. But at a personal level, they can just sign in or sign up at the Zscaler Cyber Academy. So from there, they can get their account either by their personal email or the working email. After that, they can just go for the course as well as for the exam. But the difference lies here if they do it via the partner account, they will get a discount of like get this course, sorry, get this exam at a $50. But if they are doing it from a personal account or maybe not partner account, that time they will get it at $300. That I think that is the difference between partner and the personal accounts. I have also pasted the link where they can sign up or sign in maybe.
yeah, I guess that will help. All right, any further questions before we proceed? All right, so I don't see any hands raised now. So let me come back here. So I was basically trying to discuss what exactly is contained in all those 10 tasks that are given in the lab, right? So you'll be having some parts from the GCC, and then from ZIA portal you'll be having you'll need to configure SSL policies, SSL bypasses, URL filtering, and also URL bypasses, right? I'm pretty sure there was something about file filtering as well, right? And then it is ZPA part, while you'll be configuring app connectors. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Then there are two or three labs or tasks which you just need to read, right? So this is all about the labs. And after you are done with the lab, uh, you would need to basically register for ZDTA exam, which is the certification exam, right? This is the third and final part of this. Again, not a very complicated exam. It will just have 65 questions, or I guess it will just, they were just 55. Uh, Adnan, do you recall how many questions were there?
Yeah, 60 questions there.
Okay. So it is 60 questions and yeah, pretty basic. And one thing for sure that everything will be asked from the admin guide. So I would always focus on this. Uh, and I'm sure, I mean, people always would do that because or I would say we have done some certifications from Fortinet and Cisco as well. And every time uh, you feel that the sample questions or the exam pattern, the dumps are not reliable, it's the admin guide that will actually get you through. So it's not a big guide here. It's a very basic small booklet of 300 pages. Uh, I would say that always make sure that you have studied that per your guide end to end and then only sit for the exam. So 60 questions and it will be taken by Pearson basically. So, I mean, Zscaler is actually going to mail you for that to sort of send you the instructions how you can basically register for this exam on Pearson. So again, as Adnan said that for the people who are not partners, exam is of 300 USD, and for the people who are partners, it's of 55 USD. So yeah, that's pretty much about this. What I will do is I can quickly do one thing, Control W. I can maybe type training, or what was it? It was Partner Academy. Dot Zscaler. Alright, if I sign in, so I need to rectify one thing here. So it has to be partneracademy.com, partneracademy.zscaler.com, and not training.zscaler.com. Training are probably for the certifications and any questions if you have regarding the certifications. So I just try to log in here. Mhm. Oh, let me try to join from one more PC so that I can demonstrate because it's already logged in here. All right, guys. So please confirm if you can still hear me. Am I still audible? Atan, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, Nasir,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, so this is basically the portal. So it is partneracademy.zscaler.com. right? This is where you can basically go for the certification. So if I click on the certifications here, so there you go, too many certificates. So what I'm going to do is I'll click on, I'll be able to find edu here. Okay, not the one. Let me click on all content.
I think you can filter with edu 200. It will
Yeah,
list all the modules, all the 10 modules.
there you go. Yeah, that helps. So this is basically the one that I was actually talking about, Zscaler for users, edu 200 e-learning course, 10 modules or 10 courses. I click on view, and yeah, there you go. So not more than, I said not more than 11 hours, so not more than 11.5 hours. Uh, these are basically the modules. Zero Trust Exchange, what it basically means. Uh, Identity services, connectivity services, platform services, Zscaler digital experience, access control services, cyber threat protection services, data security services, and survey, right? So once you're done with this, what you do is you, okay, once more, you'll have to come here, the one that is on right side of this, you'll have to register for this particular lab, right? And yeah, it's the same lab which they say that it's of 8 hours, but it is not of 8 hours, right? It is, I mean, again, depends on how you basically want to get the knowledge out of it. Uh, they just say that the lab is open for 8 hours, but you're always already, I mean, you can just finish it in 2 hours and tell the proctor that I'm done with this, and then he will just tell you that, okay, I'll mark your attendance and you can just leave the call, right? So you don't have to sit for like 8 hours. And once you're done with this, so these two things, and then you come to the certification part. So I will, all right, so this is the one. It's a 90-minute exam, Cert, Zscaler Digital Transformation Administrators, or DTA for partners. So click on view, and yeah, it says take again, and I want to take it again now. So if you click on about this course, EDU course, which is basically the Zscaler for users, is the only prerequisite for this one, and then you're done. Any questions, guys? Check the chat.
So Rashid, okay. Like if you're not partnered with the Zscaler, so we can still take this lab, right?
Uh,
Apart
I
from
guess
modules.
yes, but I'm not sure about this, so that's why I
But
still need to
I
go
mean,
back
I
and
mean,
check it.
few minutes back, someone has told like there is only difference is like the partner have $50 exam, and the one who has individually joined, they will have a $300.
Yeah, that's
That's the
correct.
difference
So
we have, or
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. So it always is there. So they have this document that actually says this particular thing. If you're not partners, then you don't get the discount. That's for sure. Yeah.
thank you.
So I would say that the only difference here is that if you still want to go for the ZDTA exam, it's open for anyone. But again, the prerequisite would be to complete the Zscaler for users, which is the EDU 200, and the associated labs. So for partners, there's a discount. EDU 200 comes free of cost, including the lab as well. And for the people who are not partners, they might charge you for that. And they're probably open for all these discussions. You can sort of try to find out the answers of these questions. I'll also try to do it on my side, and if I get some consolidated answers for this, I will definitely try to share that on the same group.
Yeah, I can maybe explain. So for the course, it will be free from Zscaler side for the non-partners. I'm actually explaining here. And regarding the lab, it will be for the $1,200. And then for the exam, it will be $300. It will be just your first course will be EDU 200 course will be free. Those 10 modules Nasir were scrolling before. And after that, lab will be offered $1,200 and then exam will be of $300 for the non-partner guys.
Uh, now let's try to put that here. So I just
I
started
I
sharing my
have
screen
shared
again.
the link. You can maybe open the link
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
chat.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Nasir, you can maybe like you can just to go from the lab. Sorry, first link to show there's how can they register from the Cyber Academy. The second link in the chat. This is for the hands-on lab.
Okay.
Yeah, the second link. Not this one, the one I pasted above
Yeah,
it.
I see only one link. Okay, this one.
Yeah.
All right.
This is where they can come first and make their Cyber Academy account.
Okay.
Company email is preferred, but they can register using their personal emails as well.
All right. I guess that explains a lot of things here. So you create an account here first. And then you do EDU. So EDU 200 is free of cost for
Yeah, that is
the,
the first link in the chat. You can open that now.
yeah, there you go. This one, right? Once you're signed in,
No,
okay, it says
this is for
register.
the lab. No, this is for the lab. The one first one in the chat from my side. Yeah.
All right, there you go. This one. So if I come back here, okay, it's a free one, so you can register for this one, and you don't have to pay for this once you have registered on this particular link, right?
Yes.
So this is the link of the course, and then once you're done with this, you basically sit for lab. So this would be first, and then this would be second. Third is you sit for lab. And that one is Control W. That one is here. Now here's the thing. For partners, it is free. For non-partners, it is of 1200 USD. Now the fourth thing is you sit for the ZDTA Cert exam. And for partners, it is of 55 USD. For non-partners, it is of 300 USD. All right, guys. You guys want me to add anything here? I will share this with all
Nasir,
of you later.
I
Yeah.
I pasted one more link. There is one more thing. Zscaler actually, this 1200 is really a high cost for people, but Zscaler actually says that if you have 4 credits, you can get it free. You can open that link, and that explains more for people here.
Mm-hmm.
You can scroll down.
All right.
Yeah. So first one is free. Then you have 4 credits or $200. If you have 4 credits from Zscaler, then you will get it free.
Yeah.
And then you have bridge course also. And then you have last one that is exam.
So how do you get the credits then? I mean, do you pay for getting the credits?
Not sure about that, but maybe we can look that.
All right. So, okay, I just tried to jot down all these points over here. I'll put that in the chat later on. Any further questions, guys?
Also, you are going to send for 300 pages admin guides, no?
Correct. Yeah, I'll share that.
Okay.
Yeah, share the admin guide. Okay, there was a question in the beginning that what after ZDTA. So after ZDTA, they basically have this ZDTE exam, which is basically the Zscaler digital transformation engineer, right? So again, a more detailed exam than ZDTA. It also contains some of the prerequisites and then a lab exam. And I mean, a similar concept. You finish the modules of the ZDTE, you finish uh, the lab exam of ZDTE, which might be more detailed than the ZDTA. And then after that, you sit for the ZDTE exam, which is again done by the Pearson only, and you sort of get the certification. We'll try to have that discussion maybe uh, in our next session because this session already got stretched for like 51 minutes. So yeah, please go ahead if you have any questions regarding the ZDTA exam. And yeah, we'll just try to wrap up this after that. No questions, guys? All right. Okay, I guess we're good to close this call then. Thank you so much for joining. Please take care. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thanks.